If you are a black man and you have a problem with a black woman who says, I prefer white guys, that's a you problem. It's the same reason why black women have a problem with brothers that date out. They wouldn't care that we are dating out if they either wanted or could date out, right? The reason why most black men don't have a problem, the reason why most black men who actually date out have absolutely no problem with black women who date out is because we have options. If we didn't have options, if we couldn't or wouldn't date out, we would have a problem with black women saying that they date out because that's one less that we have to choose from. But black women want black men. They can tell us all they want to that this woman prefers black men. She's saying she prefers white men to trigger the panel, and it actually works. And that really just kind of exposes everybody's insecurity. Not all black women are hood rats. Not all black women have fake hair. Not all black women are combative. But enough of them are like this to the point where black men are walking away. At least the top black men are walking away. And away we go.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Yeah, you're fine.
What do you think about the divested community, sweetie?
Okay, so
Oh, by the way, I think divested means black women, I guess, who no longer dates black men.
Divest means to like uninvest in something, I think.
I think you're right. Shows
like,
what I know.
Like everything that I've invested, I'm taking it back.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think.
She's divested from black men. Okay, here we go.
Because I am 100% divested, thanks to Kevin Samuels, thanks to Minister Japp, thanks to all of the manosphere. They're waking black women up, and I am ecstatic about it.
Okay, so right off the bat, this woman sounds like... this is a woman who is very, very angry. She's very angry, and she's trying not to come off as angry. She wants us to think that she is happy about the fact that she is quote-unquote divested. But this is just like I say. Anytime sisters scream from the highest mountaintop, I'm divested, I'm not dating niggas no more, those are the black women who want the brothers the most. Law number 24 of the 49 laws of Sharpe specifically states, the more a woman tries to convince you of something, the more likely the opposite is true. So here is a woman, she calls herself conservative black woman. She is on here to let us know that she is divested. She no longer cares about dating black men. If you really didn't care about what we thought, then why are you sharing this opinion?
And I do have a preference. Actually, I don't have a preference. I actually prefer white men.
She says, I actually prefer white men. Hold up. I prefer white men.
Stop the cap.
What you guys are going to see is that conservative black woman just likes to say things to trigger black men. Now, when she says, I prefer white men, it doesn't trigger me. Would you like to know why?
Why?
Because I can date out. I am capable of dating outside of my race, obviously. If you are a black man and you have a problem with a black woman who says, I prefer white guys, that's a you problem. It's the same reason why black women have a problem with brothers that date out. They wouldn't care that we are dating out if they either wanted or could date out, right? The reason why most black men don't have a problem, the reason why most black men who actually date out have absolutely no problem with black women who date out is because we have options. If we didn't have options, if we couldn't or wouldn't date out, we would have a problem with black women saying that they date out because that's one less that we have to choose from. But black women want black men. They can tell us all they want to that this woman prefers black men. She's saying she prefers white men to trigger the panel, and it actually works. And that really just kind of exposes everybody's insecurity.
And it's just making that even stronger. You remember the girl Average at Best?
mm-hmm.
She's with the white guy now. This is
Really, how do you know that? How do you know that Average at Best girl is with a white guy now?
thanks to Kevin. I am ecstatic about it. So
See, thanks to Kevin, I'm ecstatic about it. You see how happy she's trying to sound? Are you picking up on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
he's helping further the movement of divested women, and I'm just, I'm celebrating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is a woman who's not really celebrating. She's trying to make us think she's happy, but she's as miserable as anybody else out there. What
It's
you got?
kind of like you hurt me, so I'm gonna hurt you back.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty childish.
Yep. Yeah. It's very childish.
Well,
Even the laugh at the end, like, sweetheart, nobody buys
She
that.
doesn't sound very convinced.
No, she doesn't sound very convinced at all. She's being childish and condescending to try to trigger the panel, and the guy on the upper left definitely looks triggered.
I'm glad that you.
Was I going to get a chance to land that, or do I just kind of fall back?
Well, hold on, because I
just
want to
kinda-
talk to her for a second. Because again, I think it's
Okay.
important to have these conversations. Because she did tell me that she was divested and dates white men, and you said it's because of Kevin Samuels. Explain that a little bit more.
Oh, there
Is
she
it
is.
Because of him, or did you have experiences with black men? So it can't just be him.
No, I've had
you
all,
did.
you know, I've dated a few black guys and I had good experience with them, but just hearing the talk, hearing what they're saying about black women in general, just hearing and watching what they do and just the tension between black women and black men out in society, you know.
Yeah, this is C-Thrib, guys. She is definitely cloaking the hood rat in her. I can promise you this woman doesn't sound like this in her everyday life. She's laying it on very... There's no way this woman sounds like this in her everyday life.
When I see a black guy, we literally look at each other and discuss. Like, he
Whoa.
can probably tell that I'm divested.
He can probably tell that I'm divested. She's not very convincing at all. Like, who's she really trying to convince here? It's the calmest women, regardless of race, that are the most angry. I mean, dude, conservative black woman. She's got the American flag. She wants to be on camera, then not on camera.
And I can probably tell that he listens to, you know, the manosphere. So it's just
Yeah, she's
furthering
very
the
angry.
cause. And like I said, I don't support black love. I'm not into that. So it just makes me happy.
I don't support black love. I'm not into that, and it makes me happy. So let me get this straight. A black woman says that I don't date black men. I prefer white guys. I'm not even... She even went one step further. I'm not into black love. What are your thoughts?
Stop the cat.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, that doesn't. I mean, I get a little uncomfortable speaking on black
understand.
issues because I really have no place in this
No,
conversation.
I understand. I understand.
But I mean, just based off of what she said, it's not very convincing, and it's almost like she's seeking approval.
Yep.
Like, hey, maybe if I say this, people agree with me, I'll feel better and more emboldened to go forward in this endeavor.
Yep. Yeah. You see, when a black woman talks about her dating preferences, and this woman just said, I'm divested, I'm not into black love, I prefer white guys, the world will tell her, oh, she's just giving her preferences. But let someone like me say, hey, listen, I don't date black women, and all of a sudden, oh, you're a traitor, you're a sellout, etc., etc., etc. Dre Raven on the YouTube side nailed it on the head. You can't fire me. I quit.
Right.
I don't believe for 1 second this woman is dating a white guy. If she were dating a white guy, she would just do it. She wouldn't have to parade. She wouldn't have to come out here and tell us, Jessica, average at best, she's with a white guy. Really? How do you know? Well, I know. You're just making shit up.
Okay, and Raphael, you agree with her?
Uh-oh. Okay,
Yeah,
so Raphael...
Thank you, Raphael.
Hold on, let me let me
Okay.
shrink this.
Raphael, do
Go ahead. I'm
Do you date black women?
Raphael's a funny dude.
That's
Listen.
all I ever dated. Just till I moved out here in the burbs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the first little pink toe tail I done got. I didn't always have black women.
He said pink foot. He said pink toe. He said pink toe. God damn.
Excuse me, I think this is my exit. I
Okay.
think this
Oh,
is my
boy.
exit.
So yeah, Raphael, we can
I guess that's TJ Randolph.
talk about women respectfully. The pink toe, we don't have to go there.
What? I said white. Okay, well,
It's not.
yes,
They're
yes,
still
ma'am.
women.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I date black women. Until I moved out here in the burbs, I've recently dealt with Caucasian women.
They don't like that too much.
So conservative black
No.
woman, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
So when Fresh and Fit, when they were saying
Oh,
this about
here we
black
go.
women and how black women
This is where you really feel her anger. The calmer she appears. And listen, by the way, shout out to the moderator. I am Courtney Michelle. Like, shout out to her. She appears to be like right down the middle. She gives everybody a voice. She calls it the same on both sides, which is a rarity when with content creators like this. She called it right down the middle. But we're about to see conservative black woman's anger here. You already know TJ Randolph is pissed off. She said, "I'm sorry, I think this is my exit."
And are ratchet and ghetto and annoying.
No, the fuck you didn't.
You understand you're a black woman. That would involve you.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, what he's looking at is like the Cardi B culture and you know, society today and like the music and all of that stuff. But they know better. They know that all black women aren't like that. But
They know that all black women aren't like that. Now that I agree with. But let me let you guys in on a little secret. Stereotypes exist for a reason, gentlemen. Are all black women ghetto and ratchet? Of course not. As a matter of fact, I would go as far as to say, I would say most of them probably aren't. Most of them probably aren't. Now, when I say most, who knows what the percentage is? But I do know this. Are all black women the same? Of course not. Are all black women ratchet or ghetto or whatever? Of course not. Are all black women masculine and combative and like to argue and bitch all the time? Absolutely not. Do all black women have fake hair? Of course not. But you want to know something, gentlemen? Enough of them embody these characteristics to the point where it's actually starting to affect dating and marriage. No, all black women aren't the stereotypical black woman, but enough of them are like this to the point where it's concerning. We've got a panel of 8 people talking about this very topic. We have channels. Kevin Samuels, almost 1.5 million subscribers. He brings women on all the time. They verify again and again and again. No, not all black women are hood rats. Not all black women have fake hair. Not all black women are combative. But enough of them are like this to the point where black men are walking away. At least the top black men are walking away. So, yes, while they are 100% sure that no, not all black women fit the stereotype, enough of them fit the stereotype to the point to where it's very, very concerning. So there we go.
it's like, why do we look at Fresh and Fit? He's going bald. Look at Fresh. Look at Fit. They're not handsome.
Okay, so what does Myron Gaines going bald and Fresh not being easy on the eyes, what does that have to do with
Look at all the bald men on this panel.
But see, here's the thing. And you're right. But here's the thing. Being bald is hereditary. That's genetic.
Yeah.
Myron Gaines isn't going bald because he's a bad person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fresh Prince CEO isn't not easy on the eyes because he's a terrible guy. No, this is just what they were born with. However, not even just black women. Women, all of the things that make women terrible are things under their direct control. Their weight, their attitude, their combativeness, all of these things are choices. All of these things are things they have control over.
Well, only beautiful people are allowed to have an opinion. So, you know, I don't know what I'm doing here.
All right, stop all that. But my point is, and we talk about this all the time, women shame men for things that are not under their control. He's too short. He's of a different race. Right. He's balding, which is exactly what this woman is doing. The reason why Myron Gaines is going bald and losing hair follicles is that A, it's clearly in his genetics, and B, he has to deal with these ratchets every goddamn night, right?
Yeah.
But it has nothing to do with just because he's going bald does not wreck his credibility. Like, what are we doing? She went total woman on us. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, they're referencing a stereotypical black woman that, and it's not their fault that it's the stereotype. I mean, this is something that is perpetuated on, TVs, movies, and comedy and things like that. So it's not like they just made this up and they're the only ones who have said that.
Right.
So,
right.
That's like, a black woman referring to every white chick as a Karen. Like a loud mouth.
Yeah.
I'm right.
Let me talk to your manager.
Right. Yeah. Well, not all white women are like that either. So,
But enough of them are Karens to
make
warrant,
it a meme.
There you go.
Make it a stereotype.
That's all this is. Not all black women are the same. Not all black women have fake hair. Not all black women have an attitude problem. Not all black women are combative. Not all black women are masculine. Not all black women self-proclaim themselves queens. But enough of them do to warrant concern. Enough of them do to have empirical data coming in from black men from around this country all have the same stories. that doesn't just come from nothing.
They're quite unattractive. Like most of the guys in the manosphere look like
Hold
O'Shea
on.
Duke.
Hey,
I mean,
follow
like
me
none
I
of
mean-
them are
Doesn't matter.
handsome. Like,
Hold up.
why?
Okay. So I'm not a handsome guy. What does that have to do with whether or not I'm telling the truth? Oh, stop it.
Hey, why
There
do
you go.
we?
Speak up for the boss. You see how she just dogged?
Hold,
See?
No,
Come on,
but
come
no,
on,
always
man.
talking.
please. Okay, hold on.
They're always
Conservative-
talking about weave and all of that stuff. We need to talk about bald heads. You know what I mean?
Bald heads are not
What?
no. See, weave is a choice. A bald head, well, I mean, unless you have a hair full of head. When she says balding, when she says bald men, not
Yeah.
like a guy who actually. No, she's talking about men who are balding.
This,
Two different things.
the same- sorry.
Genetics are not your choice, right?
Right.
A weave is. Go ahead.
This lady's acting like a hit dog.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
Yes.
like she's just trying to hit back, saying,
Yep.
because like her, well, you know, it's the hair. Well, I'll complain about your hair, and
Right.
it's your standard. Well,
And
I'll
why is
complain
she?
about-
And,
I'm
and
not
why is she
attractive,
swinging back?
Neither are you.
Why is she swinging back?
Because she's
She's hurt.
yeah, and if
Guys.
she's so worried about other people's dating preferences, just I don't know why you gotta just do you.
No. I'll tell you why. Because she's hurt. This woman loves black men, but she sees that black men ain't checking for her like that anymore. So she's on here to make us all think that she is divested and she dates white guys, and in the process, she's taking pot shots. Fresh and fit are not even attractive. That has nothing to do with anything. Yet men are bald-headed. That's got nothing to do with anything. No. The reason why she is throwing stones and trying to jab is because she's hurt.
Yeah.
She is hurt. Oh, are you saying that like you feel sorry for her?
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
But anyway, I'm not going to go there right now.
I'm not gonna go there
That's
right
not
now.
even close to the same,
Okay.
sister, at all. That is legitimately
Well,
hereditary.
we're talking
Ah,
about
dude just said, he said that is legitimately hereditary.
what's on top of people's heads. That's all you guys talk about in the manosphere.
Right, because it is a choice to wear a weave. See, this woman is arguing in bad faith. That's what's happening here.
Yeah.
She knows Myron Gaines is balding because of genetics. But then Shaniqua, or whatever derogatory term they want to say, they make a choice to wear weave, man. Like
Yeah,
listen.
it's an odd beauty trend or standard or something, but it's, you know, and
Call it whatever you
I was
want,
saying
it's-
this the other day. Is
Mhm.
some of the most the majority of the most beautiful women in this world are women of color, and
well.
I mean, honestly, like there are some very very beautiful black women.
You're not listen, I hear you. Stop right there. You're not winning any favors. No, hold on. Stop talking. Because what they're gonna do? Well, Devin tried to cape up for. We don't need y'all and da da da.
Well,
I can see it now.
I only know like the type of people that I interact with. So like for me, like my reality of black women is, you know,
Your truth?
Women like my trainer.
Oh
and,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the
Your
people,
trainer's
like-
very cool.
Yeah, like down to earth, like real honest to goodness good people. Like
Yeah, I
so
agree.
I'm not exposed to this type of stereotype very often.
That doesn't. No, I agree, but that does not quell the arrows that black women sling at you.
Oh,
It just
well,
doesn't. Like,
no, I mean I'm not looking for their approval.
all
I
right,
just,
and I know you're not, but hold on, stop talking. I know that you're not, but they're going to sling arrows at you and say that you said that to look for their approval.
Oh.
I'm telling you guys right now, Devin doesn't need y'all's fucking approval. Fuck y'all.
I like to see the good in everybody. you
Yeah,
know?
well, I'm a man, so I'm not designed that
That's
way.
why you're yin and I'm yang.
There you go.
Yeah.
We talk about
Why can't I be yang?
You can be yang if you
All right,
want.
I'm yang.
black women
So-
this, black women
That's
that.
not all that men talk about. One, it's $1 billion.
That's all I ever
It's $1
hear.
billion.
See, that's all I ever hear.
Because
She's
that
hurt.
strikes her.
She hurt. She's
Yeah.
hurt. She's hurt. She's on here trying to see. This is so funny. Women like her come on here trying to make us think that she has found this peaceful nirvana zen and that she is at peace with herself because she is divested. No, this woman is as miserable and as angry as the average sister in this country.
All right.
Industry.
The
Well, then you're
black
not in a
manosphere
rabbit
is a
hole enough.
billion
So,
dollar.
hold
Focus
on,
on the
hold
popular
on. Let's
people
not
Again,
overtalk.
if
I
you-
really wanna have this conversation, but it seems like it's turning into something interesting. So
Uh-oh.
I definitely want us to say what we
Uh-oh.
have to say, but let's be respectful if we can. And conservative black woman, again, coming from the divestment community, I'm gonna assume you listen to Cynthia G.
I do.
No, I can't believe it.
I,
Tell
you
me-
know,
Tell me
Yeah.
what resonates to you when you listen to her? What resonates?
Here we go.
The fact that we need to stop having sex with black men. I've already stopped having sex with black men. I don't have sex with black men anymore, and haven't in
All she's
a few
These guys are
years.
not
Listen,
amused.
but that's why she's doing it. The only reason why she's saying this is because she knows it's triggering. I stopped having sex with black men and have. Just watch. This
To
is
you when
funny
you
as
listen
shit.
to
This
her?
woman
What
is
resonates?
all cap.
The fact that we need to stop having sex with black men.
Watch.
I've already stopped having sex with black men. I don't have sex with black men anymore, and haven't in a few years. But yeah, just stop getting
Same thing
pregnant by
Fresh
black
said.
men.
You want to know why? You want to know why I'm not? You want to know why I'm not triggered?
Why?
Because I have options.
Yes.
I have choices. these do listen and listen and I point this out about brothers and sisters. The reason why sisters get mad at brothers who date out is because they know they don't have the same options. Every once and listen, man, we got sisters lying all the time. White guys are checking for me. Boo, they're checking for you. They're checking for you for pussy. That's it. Just like they check for low quality white girls, they're checking for y'all too. Ain't nobody putting a ring on it. Ain't nobody wifing y'all up. Right? You can tell me about Zoe Saldana and all of these celebrity ass. No. The average rank and file the average high value white guy is not checking for the average rank and file black woman. They're just not. Are there outliers? Are there exceptions to the rule? Of course there are. But the exception never makes the rule.
All right, Raphael, bruh, one more time. I got it.
All right. Same thing Fresh just said. Okay, I'll be quiet.
Chill out.
Stop
Please.
getting pregnant by black men.
See,
Stop
here she goes. You see this? So this woman, and I want to see what Courtney does about this, because this woman, let's just say that conservative black woman were a conservative black man. If she were on here talking about, man, you know what? I'm completely divested. Kevin Samuels has turned me on to white girls. I'm not even about I'm not even about black love. I endorse. Listen, I stopped having sex with black women years ago.
Well, that's what the guy at the bottom was saying, and she shut it down very quickly.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. He talked about having relations with Pinto. He's insulting another race, derogatory. That's not what that was about. No, she just didn't like the fact that he was talking about dating white girls. Yet this woman is on her show talking about, well, I've stopped having sex with black men, and we need to stop having sex with black men. This guy jumps in and she's like, I'm gonna tell you one more time. You see how they do this? You see how they do it?
having sexual encounters to avoid pregnancy in the first place.
Yes, we understand what sex is.
Because when you deal with black men, you end up a single mom, and that's the truth. You know, I resonate with some things that she talks about.
It's funny. She waits for the reaction, right? She waits for just listen. You can tell she's only telling, and you know she's watching the screen. Watch.
No, I
See?
resonate with some things that she talks about, but I'm not sure if she's fully divested. That's my only, my only beef with her, because I don't think that she's fully divested, and that's frustrating for me, because I'm like, you have all this information about black men, you know that they're what they are. Stop dating them, stop entertaining them. But I think she's on her
This is funny. So we say the same things. We have all this information about black women. Stop dating them, and then we get canceled. We get drugged through the mud, right?
way. So I'm giving her a little bit of time to, decide what she wants to do. But I think she's on her way to fully divesting.
No, Cynthia G can't divest.
She's really invested in this divested thing.
She really is, isn't she?
This divested discussion has devolved.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, you took it a step too far. Listen, you were good with the first one. You went a little bit too far with the second one. But that's okay. That's okay. Fucking hell.
Okay. Darren, do you have anything to say or any questions?
Uh-oh.
I see that you looking a little, I don't know if it's
No,
disgust.
I mean, not.
Johnny Green says she wants attention because she doesn't get it from black men. There you go. Anytime a black woman comes out publicly and says, I am no longer dating black men, it's because she wants to date black men.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Are black men disgusted by black women who have sex with white men?
No.
Okay.
No, we're not.
Really?
I
have a
do.
question.
Yeah, go ahead, Eugene.
Considered black woman, you mentioned that you did have some good experiences with black men, right?
I have, yes.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
where you going with that? you're white.
We just added 2 people to the yeah.
And, uh, you actually like
Jay Blaze on the YouTube side says she never had a father teach her how to vet. Exactly.
that particular man, right?
Geeky Anomaly fucking nails it. Says, yeah, she's trying to get a black man to go, I'll show her I'm awesome. That's it. That's the only reason why. And guess what? These guys are taking the bait hook, line, and sinker. This guy is on here now defending black men.
I do. I like white men in general. I like the way white men look. I love blue eyes, blonde hair. I love
Listen to
Nordic
this.
features. I'm just going to be honest.
Dude, I like blonde hair, blue eyes. I like Nordic features. She is literally reciting things that she's heard black men say about white women.
Yeah.
Like, it all just rattled. Look how quick, look how fast this rolls off her tongue.
The
This
way
is-
white men look. I love blue eyes, blonde hair. I love Nordic features.
Oh,
I'm
God.
just going to be honest. I like it. I mean, there's
You just told us you liked it. Then you're going to say, I'm just going to be honest. I like it.
Stop the cap.
I was
No
watching an
self-hate.
episode of The First 48 today,
Mhm.
and the guy comes out of the interview room and he goes, she said the word honestly about 11 times. She's lying.
Yes. There you go.
here. I mean, it's none of that. But what's wrong with saying I like the way white men look? I do.
Oh,
I like their pointy little noses. I
Listen to
like
this.
all that shit. I mean,
Listen to her. She is talking all this shit just to get a rise out of these guys.
Yeah.
I don't believe a word coming out of this
I'm
woman's
just
mouth.
being honest.
Look. Jerry Raven on the YouTube side said, if she were really divested, she'd be out living her life instead of complaining on this panel. Of course.
She's so divested she has to convince 4 or 5
Yes,
black men
yes,
that she's not
yes.
interested in them anymore.
Yes.
You gotta be honest.
Listen to her. She's not being honest.
I
She's
mean,
not.
so that's why I'm not mad at Fresh and Fit. I mean, they can do, but look at them. I don't think any black woman should get mad because Fresh and Fit doesn't want them.
See that fake laugh? Fresh and nobody wants them. No, she's pissed off at Fresh and Fit. She's pissed off at Kevin Samuels. That's why she's on here talking
Yeah.
shit about black men. This is obvious.
I'm serious. Like, just look at them. Just take a good look. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But anyway, go ahead.
Let me
I got a
get
question.
I
brother.
have a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kevin Samuels doesn't tell black men not to date black women, does he? He just reinforces the non-black women tend to be more feminine, and that black women should pick up a lot of those traits.
There you go. That's all right.
I didn't know that he doesn't promote.
He did one time, but he
Oh,
did it
did
as
he?
yeah, but it was kind of a wake up call. He said, "I am now endorsing black men with white women." You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Right?
I
And
remember
that-
that, but that was to like spur competition,
Yes,
right?
yes. You are going to have to compete for Jamal. That's what Kevin was saying. You're going to have to fight Becky for Jamal. You didn't used to have to, but now you do. That's the reason he said that.
Brother Clarence and Pablo, I know you got something to say.
You know I did. Yeah.
I know you do.
I just want to ask a question. So, how are you going to deal with the problem of the competition for white men
Uh-oh.
fully divest?
Uh-oh. That's a good question. So what he is asking her is, okay, so you've decided you like blonde-haired, blue-eyed, Nordic feature white guys, right?
Okay.
Well, Nordic guys, on average, aren't checking for women like her. He is in what? Listen, like it or not, white guys are at the top of the sexual food chain. Black men, we're certainly closing that gap. Maybe I'm saying that because I'm biased. I'll admit that I am.
Biased.
But white guys are at the top of the sexual food chain. White guys are pretty much every woman's type, which means what, gentlemen? They have options. So what this man is asking her is, okay, so you like white guys. How are you going to deal with your fairer skin competition?
I'm going to deal with the competition because
Uh-oh.
you're jumping into a pool where you're very much going to be at the bottom of the list of competition. So,
No, the fuck
mean,
you didn't.
No, the fuck he didn't. Did he just say he didn't just say what I think he did he? Hold
you're
up.
jumping into a pool where you're very much going to be at the bottom of the list of competition.
No, the fuck you didn't.
And now her Michael Jackson ass is now on the screen with this fake ass smile. right? It looks like her nose is metallic. Like, do you see? Look, dude, this woman is so.
Got some filters going on there.
Oh, is that? I didn't know that they
think
had
so.
filters. Yeah.
Yeah, they have video filters. They have filters on Zoom and all that stuff.
Shit, Jesus, I'm fucking behind.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why
I
I
should
should
see me on Zoom. I look pretty good on Zoom.
I should. Shit. Well, why do you look good? Who you been zooming with?
My trainer.
Oh.
All last week.
Oh, yeah, right. Is that what you're calling him? Your trainer?
Yeah, that's what I call.
Got it.
So,
look at this fake smile. She's trying her very best to look like she is at peace and that she's just right with the world. All this woman is doing, all this woman is trying to do is just get a rise out of these dudes.
I mean, I'm talking about for long-term relationships.
Uh-oh.
Obviously,
Look at her
sexually,
laughing. Look at the fake laugh.
They will.
She got some
they will have
guns.
sex with you, but I'm talking about for long-term relationships. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. You're wanting to have a long-term relationship with a white person, and so how are you going to?
I'm in a
overcome-
long-term relationship with a white person.
Stop the cap.
No, she's not. If you're in a long-term relationship with a white guy, where is he? Like, again, dude, women of all races lie to win arguments. There's no way to verify that what she's saying is true. So women can just say, I'm in a long-term relationship with a white guy. Bitch, prove it.
Okay.
I've been with him a long time, yes.
Oh, yeah. A
Didn't
long
she
time.
just reinforce that she no longer sleeps with black men?
Yes, she said she hasn't for a couple of years now, yet she just says that she's been in a relationship with a white guy for a while.
Just trying to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, this is just...
How would you suggest black women, because most black women are not able to overcome that high competition for white men. So what would you suggest?
Oh no, that's
that they should do
changing.
it?
That's changing because I'm into fitness, and I'm at the gym. I see black women doing their squats. They're in there. Hold on, they're in there working out. They're in there doing all kind of stuff. So they're understanding the.
Okay, that didn't answer the question. Like, listen, women can do their squats and all that other kind of stuff, but the one thing that black women can do to increase their odds of success with any race of man is to become feminine. Listen, man, you can squat until you have the ass of an Instagram model, but if you're not feminine, they'll fuck you and chuck you. They're not sticking around.
Assignment. All black women have to do is get fit, because underneath all the fat is an amazing body. Black women.
Yes, but you got to get through all the fat. And there's another issue: is most black women don't look like this chick.
No.
Most black women are overweight.
Most
80%
women
to
don't
be.
look like this chick.
No, they don't.
Have some of the most amazing frames. So once they melt all the fat away,
Once they melt all the fat away, the competition. No, well, sweetheart, easier said than done.
have a banging body underneath, and that's what we're coming to grips with. Like, black women are finally getting the message.
Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Prove that. Listen, black women are finally getting the message. There's precious little evidence of that out in the world. Because last I checked, most black women are still overweight. Hell, most women are overweight. Fuck out of here.
But
So,
the math doesn't.
That's the thing. Like, white men love fit women.
All men love fit women, and Brother Clarence just said, hey, the math doesn't add up.
I have no problem attracting white men. They approach me all the time.
Yes, I know.
Of course
I
they
said
do.
you don't have a problem getting them to want to have sex with you. That's not going to be the issue.
No, just like I don't have a problem with black men wanting to have sex with me. That's not the issue either. That's not what.
Okay.
You see, that didn't have anything to do with anything. She just wanted to say, niggas
Everybody
still,
wanna have sex
niggas
with
still wants to, niggas still want to fuck.
But, let me lay out the issue, the mathematics of it.
Uh-oh.
The black woman can only immortalize the black man.
Yeah, I'm not in
You
all
cannot
that.
immortalize the white man. If you have a baby with a white man, that baby's going to be black.
Now, he's right about that, but the whole immortalization thing, I don't care about that.
So you cannot immortalize
No,
this
it'll
man.
be mixed.
So how are you going to get around that?
Okay, so now, go ahead.
That's muddying the waters.
Yeah, and now Brother Clarence is outing himself. And listen, man, shout out to him. But he's clearly, him and Derek Spina, they're feeling some type of way that this conservative black woman chick no longer dates black men. And the reason why, or she says she no longer dates them, the reason why they have a problem with it is because they can't or won't date out. Raphael Rofel Draw in the middle, he ain't tripping because he said he's dating Pinkfoot. That's just all there is to it.
Do you think that she's really conservative, or do you think that makes her more attractive to white men is by claiming she's
Yeah,
conservative.
that could be it. I think that everything about the conservative black woman is designed to piss black men off.
Oh, well,
So conservative
that makes
black, yeah, right.
Same result.
Yeah,
I guess.
right. Yeah, yeah. She hates black men because she loves them, right? Like Obsidian. Obsidian is Obsidian. All he does is talk shit about black women because he loves them, right? He loves them, but they don't love him back, and that's why he is angry with them.
I'm not a fan of Obsidian.
Well, he sure ate them goddamn cookie bars, though, didn't he?
He called me names.
Yeah, well.
All I did was make him cookies.
But you did give me head in a stairwell.
I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Somebody had to get head in the house.
It definitely ain't him. Definitely ain't him. Shout out to Obsidian.
The baby will be mixed. When you have a child with someone outside of your race, it's biracial.
Most of them don't want
Okay,
mixed babies.
let me get Pablo in there because I know that he agrees.
Oh,
with
here
the
comes
conservative
Pablo. Here we
black
go.
woman, and I want to get Yellow. I want to hear his take as well too.
Yeah, how's the panel? Hello to everybody on the panel. Appreciate you.
Hello.
I am
This will be the last guy we listen to. And this guy starts off.
known.
This guy starts off. He appears to be fair-minded, but it's clear what his side is.
In the YouTube space as Pablo Frescobar. I run a
Pablo Frescobar.
channel. For
I love
American Black men married to foreign women. Let me say this. I agree with conservative black woman in this sense.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is not a 1960s pre-civil rights Jim Crow era America.
Nope.
You're not going to be able to socially engineer people's attraction, people's choices in dating, people's preferences, whatever it is. And it just seems to me like a old. Some of this talk sounds like some pre Jim Crow segregationist era talk. It's terrible to say to another black woman, no one else could possibly find you attractive but us. And it's conversely repulsive to say, oh, black men, nobody could ever understand you like me.
Okay. All right.
No, we are whole, full, complete people. Okay?
Okay.
And other people can, do, fall in love with us, find us attractive, all kinds of myriad of things. And so if conservative black woman has a preference for European men, God bless her. My
Which we know as Cap.
feelings are not hurt. My ego is not bruised. I am a adult man
Look at Brother Clarence in the middle. He's like, the fuck are you talking about?
with my own desires, choices, and abilities.
Okay.
I got an amazing wife here at my house that is not an American black
I'm
woman.
not.
So
But let me
why
clarify.
in the
Hold
world?
on, Brother Clarence. Let him finish, please.
So
Okay.
why in the world would I get in my feels and start bombarding her with questions about what her baby gonna look like and all this and that?
Right.
I want my partner to share my values more than my skin color.
There you go.
So you date
That's
out
more
Pablo, right?
That is more important to me than some collection of genes that's
Right.
about 1/10 of 100% of the human gene pool.
Okay, listen, I'm good with Pablo so far.
So
Okay.
so I'm with her on the sense that she has a right to her choices, and we need to get to the place in Black America where we're not bombarding people for their choices.
Right.
Because you're not going to socially engineer it
Nope.
out in this era, okay? So
Nope.
Go ahead, I'm done.
Okay, Courtney, can I respond to him real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead,
Okay.
and then
Uh-oh.
you're next. Too.
Okay. Now I wasn't saying that she shouldn't date. You should date whoever you love, no matter what color they are. That's not what I'm saying. She came on and said she was doing it, and the primary reason that I heard her give was that she got pushed into doing it by listening to Kevin Samuels and other manosphere people.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
It is.
That's exactly what she
So
said.
that led me to believe that it was being done out of spite.
Exactly.
Right.
And this is why we know it's capped. Any sister, any woman of any race, even white girls. I'm done with white guys. Sisters who decide to divest from white guys, they don't announce it to the world. Unless, of course, they want the attention of white guys, right? This is why we know this is cap. Because this woman literally came onto this podcast and said, I've listened to Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit, and yeah, listen, they're the reasons I have divested. This is why we know she is not divested. All she wants to do is piss off black men. And surprise, surprise, she's succeeding.
Now, if you really love somebody,
No, not really. White guys are hot.
Here she
Not out of
goes.
spite.
White guys are hot.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, babe.
I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
going with the impression you gave me based on the way you started your conversation. So that led me to believe that it was being done out of spite. Okay, if you swirling out of spite, then how are you going to maintain the level? Maintain that spite to help the relationship. That's where I was coming from. I don't care what color you. It doesn't matter to me what color you are. If you
Clearly it does, Brother Clarence.
want to go date somebody that's other color, that's fine. But it shouldn't be out of spite of us. That's why you going over there, because one or two or three different
Ooh, you going over there. That's that kind of language. That's that language.
people talking about black women, and now that's the leap that a lot of black women make. Oh, I heard Kevin Samuels, so now all black men feel this way. Not necessarily so.
You don't feel the tension in the air when you go out in public when you see black women. We're not getting along right now. Like,
She's
you
right
don't
about
see
that. She's right.
I see that, but I see that is. That's
You
a
don't
deeper
feel
thing.
it? I feel it. It's
What-
it's really thick. The tension is
I feel it. See, there's the cloak the hood rat in me.
I feel it.
I feel it. Yeah. See, you can tell this woman, this is fake femininity. Because if she really spoke this way, she would have said, I feel it. Remember what I used to tell when I used to take phone calls on O'Shea show?
Yeah.
I used to say Carlisle Holiday. Right? You remember that?
Carlisle.
Carlisle Holiday was a quarterback for Notre Dame. It's very difficult to fake femininity and say the name Carlisle Holiday, right?
Carlisle Holiday.
Well, there you go. Right, exactly. This is just how it is.
really thick.
The tension between
It's really
who?
thick.
Between black men and black women. You don't feel it, sis?
Uh-oh.
And see,
Just
you're their
like-
preference.
Here's
You're
the
light
thing.
skin. You probably don't get it like other black women because you're a beautiful girl. That's why I was like drawn to your channel. I was like, damn, she's hot. No homo. But
Oh, now she's buttering her up. She's gonna butter her up.
I was like, wow, what is she talking about? But yeah, you're probably you're their preference. So it's like you probably don't feel it like other women feel it. You know what I mean? Especially darker
It's feel, sweetheart.
skinned
Feel-
women.
feel.
Feel it.
The tension is really thick between black men and black women. I mean, there's no reconciliation as far as I'm concerned.
Oh my, see?
Well, according to her, it's only between black men and medium to dark black women.
I'll
That's
never
only where the
understand the
tension,
colorism thing.
I don't get it. Like
Me
it's
neither.
Like
I don't
we're
get it.
subdividing a already pretty divided community.
You said it, I didn't. Makes no sense, does it?
I'm not interested in healing. I'm not interested
Oh, listen to this.
in trying to figure out why the black man is so angry. I'm not interested.
I'm not interested in trying to figure out why the black man is so angry. Black men, we're not angry. I mean, I'm not angry. I mean, listen, I got a temper problem, but it ain't got nothing to do with the fact that sisters don't want me. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
I've lost complete interest.
I'm not complete.
Why did you hear talking about it? Like that one guy said, "Do you?"
Yes, right. Yeah. Look, he's giving her thumbs up.
Beautiful thing. It's freeing. It's liberation.
Oh my
like
God.
I don't care. Like it's the craziest thing, and it makes
I don't care. It's the craziest thing. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. This woman is so transparent. This is ridiculous.
me so sad to see black women who actually care, because there's some black women who still care, but even
And you are one of them. Devin, I'm gonna go take a quick pee.
Oh, this is not
Yeah-
my
oh,
forte.
yes, it is.
Go
ahead.
How
Break it
about
down.
how about I plug Sharpe Stream? Oh boy, I really not comfortable with this.
Even Jessica Garner, the girl that was average at best on his show, she's with a white guy. I mean,
Okay, okay, okay. Like she's making it sound like average at best is a bad thing. I don't think average at best is a bad thing. Shout out to all my average at best ladies out there. I think that if you're average at best, you've got a lot of other qualities, and odds are you haven't been passed around as community property, like the nines and the tens. I mean, average at best probably can cook, probably kind, usually nice. You know, not too bad.
like I said, it's just helping to push black women away. And I've already loved white guys all my life. I already thought they were hot all my life. So it didn't just start because of Kevin Samuels, but it just helps. You know what I mean?
Hi.
It's freeing.